song.
That is Darius Rucker and Comeback Song on today's Country 103.5 WEZL. He, of course, in concert November 12th at the Coliseum.
Yep.
It's the Charleston, South Carolina 1966 opener here in Charleston. It's going to be a great night.
Great show with Justin Moore and Thompson Square with him.
If you'd like to win backstage passes, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/1035WEZL. Tell you what I'm excited about. Next week is one of my favorite 3 or 4 days in town. I love the Southeastern Wildlife Festival, and I love Restaurant Week.
Yeah, I agree, buddy.
And
Absolutely.
we've got Restaurant Week coming up next week. It's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, I'll tell you what. Here's somebody who can tell us all about it. Monique Semper Flynn, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
There you go. It's like I always think of the Marines.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Is with us this morning. And we've got, again, this is like 100 restaurants give you a chance to come and eat in places that you normally maybe couldn't afford to go eat, right?
Exactly. It's win-win for the restaurants. It fills the restaurant seats at a traditionally slower time of year, and it gives diners a great value for an otherwise, higher price menu.
Now they have it. It's set up where some of them do 3 for
20,
for 3 for
30, and 40.
Okay,
right.
Depending on the level of the restaurant we're talking about.
Well, they can do different things. It's up to the restaurant. They can do 3 people for 30, 3 courses for 30. So they can be as creative as possible.
Gotcha. And this year, I think what they say, 100 restaurants.
Yes, we are super excited. This really gains momentum every time, and the restaurant seats fill up, even though it's technically more than a week.
Right.
They do fill up. People are making reservations now. They go on the website, which is charlestonrestaurantweek.com, and they kind of research where they want to go. Maybe one thing for a family night and another restaurant for a date night, and maybe try a restaurant, maybe out at Kiowa that they maybe otherwise wouldn't go to.
We already made our reservations for next Thursday night at the Woodlands. First time we've been out to the Woodlands.
Is that right? I've been there one time.
And I mean, it gets all the awards. It's like the top facility.
And I mean, just while you're on the Woodlands, I got to tell you, I've been there one time, and I love to eat, and we've got some of the finest restaurants in the world. But that is a dining experience up there. It's not just about great food. A lot of our restaurants have incredible food. They do as well, but I mean, it's a dining experience up there. You feel like when you walk out of there, man.
That's how it's supposed to be done. I imagine the service is top notch.
Yeah, I mean, they got somebody.
We're excited about it.
Yeah, they got 8 or 9
menu
people.
items were great.
You got to tip 8 or 9 people. It's really, you may want to change your reservation. I know how you are with money.
Well, the
Rick's
cool thing
step up. Rick's going to step up,
I am going to step up, but you know what? I think a lot of these restaurants know how people that would take advantage of Restaurant Week are with the money. I think a lot of them now are including tips in some of that. Is that right?
Well, that's up to really the restaurant what their policy is. I'm sure that's made clear to the guest when they dine there.
Well, again, you've got over a week. Like she said, this is I think the 7th through the 18th. Yeah. So you've got 11 days here.
And that is to experience a lot of restaurants.
Yeah. This is really one of those opportunities that, no reason to really wait for a special occasion to go eat at some of our finest restaurants. You can actually do it this week and really walk out of there feeling like, that's okay. I got an incredible meal, and I didn't spend but $30.
Yeah, Woodland's going to be a good experience, but we still try to hit some of our favorites like 82 Queen and Oak Steakhouse and some of those that, maybe out of our price range normally, but 3 for $40 and you get that type of fine dining.
There's
it's just incredible.
To choose from. It's really a good sampling and representative of our cuisine, from the more casual to the higher end. Well, and really a little bit of everything.
And I was going to point that out. It is for a lot of folks an opportunity to eat the higher end. But it's also an opportunity to try some of the more casual places that perhaps you haven't tried before.
Yeah.
And try a bunch of them, because you can get like the 3 for $20 on some of the mom and pop places around town.
I mean, we have everything from Huxlow Country Table on Isle of Palms to 82 Queen downtown, like we mentioned, and Oak and Husk and McCrady's, and all the way up to the Kiowa, the Sanctuary. So
basically, this is like the airlines giving you a cut rate on an empty seat on the plane.
First class.
That's kind of what this is.
Exactly.
Yes.
Except you don't have to wait last minute. You can go ahead and book now.
Exactly. And I would recommend you do that. Seriously.
And the weekend stuff's going to fill up quick, so take advantage of a Thursday night or a Monday or a Tuesday night that second week and enjoy what Charleston has to offer.
The next one's going to be in January 12th to the 22nd, so you can catch it again after the holidays.
Now, this is sponsored by Southern Living Magazine, is it?
No,
did I hear
Taste
that?
of Charleston, that's our partner with the Taste of Charleston, which I'll be back to talk about.
That's right. Okay, now I'm hooked up with you now.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I'm just got a little loose on it there. Sorry about that. I tend to run loose and free with facts sometimes.
Live in the future. That's good.
That's good. Now this is really a great opportunity, and I encourage you, find places you can take the entire family, places you can take your loved one, or places you can just go by yourself and don't have to tell anybody. Because you can hide that $20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it takes to get you there, DJ, you go.
That's great. By the way, if you want all the information, there's a website you can go to.
Yes, charlestonrestaurantweek.com.
That's great.
And let me say, I don't know if you had this on last time, but I noticed it this time. You can make the reservation right through the website. Is that new? Because that was very convenient.
Well, you can visit the restaurant's website, and through their website, normally they offer it. They have either open table, but definitely it's a one-stop shop at charlestonrestaurantweek.com.
And you can see the menus and decide where you want to go, make your plans, and go enjoy this.
It's win-win. We highly encourage it, and it gains momentum every time. We started out with like 20 or 30 restaurants, and this is the 4th installment. Now we have 100.
That's incredible. It really is. Enjoy it. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Great to see you. That's Charleston Restaurant Week. Check it out online.